How do you develop self-awareness? Knowing yourself. Ultimately, all knowledge means self-knowledge. Understanding yourself. I notice a lot of questions I see on social media that what it boils down to from the questions, the type of questions that I get is lack of self-awareness. Example, hey Dan, what business should I invest in? How should I get started? What investment should I make? What direction what path I should focus on? Am I on the right path? All these questions boils down to lack of self-awareness, not knowing yourself. So how do you actually develop self-awareness? I believe there are two main ways to do it. Number one, you could do it in a way where when you've gone through a lot of hardships, a lot of struggles, you get to learn about who you truly are. You've heard about this before, that under stress, people reveal their true color. And the same thing, I believe, under stress, you also get to know more about yourself. So knowing yourself in terms of your personality type, there are a lot of different personality tests out there, right? Even like strength finders. What are your strengths? What are you good at? What are your weaknesses? What are you not good at, right? What are you passionate about? Once you have some basic understanding of your personality type and your strength and weaknesses, and then once you have done enough things, you have a pretty good idea of I could focus on this area or I should focus on that area. It's like this question, right? It's like I ask you, what sports should you play? Well, I don't know. If you have not played a lot of sports, you wouldn't know. Are you tall? Are you good at basketball? Are you good at tennis? Are you good at golf? You have patience? Are you good at ping pong, right? Are you good with football because you're strong? But if you haven't tried enough things, well, how do you know what would you be good at? It's the same with self-awareness. If you have not tried enough things, then you really don't know, well, am I on the right path? Is this the right thing for me? Is it the right career for me? Is it the right vehicle or business vehicle for me? Because you haven't tried enough things. Versus just hearing someone saying this and saying that, oh, you should do this, you should do that. No. You have to understand something here. Just because it works for somebody else, it doesn't mean it worked for you. It might work for you, but it might not work for you. But it starts with that self-awareness. The second thing is, when I had no self-awareness, when sometimes in my career when I was younger that I was lost, one fortunate thing that I have was being able to talk to my mentor. Then my mentor would give me a lot of directions and clarity, right? And clarity is power. Right? And power is the ability to take action. So my mentor would tell me, hey Dan, you should focus on this, you shouldn't focus on that. That gives me more awareness. And once I think about it, I reflect and I ponder, then I naturally, given enough time, naturally develop that self-awareness. Does that make sense? So really, School of Hard Knocks, through time, through experience, you would develop some. If you also know how to ask yourself like good questions, because you need to think about self-awareness. It's nothing more than internal communication and communicating with yourself, right? And that's why with what I do, even through my high ticket closer program, the first 3 weeks of the program really is all about self-awareness.
This is Brandon. I'm coming to you from Ottawa, Canada, and I just wanted to share my double boom. In the past 24 hours, I've had 2 calls. I closed both of them. And because of that, I'm now gonna have $1,400 in my bank account Friday of next week. But the thing is, 2 days ago, I had $5 to my name.
People think that I just teach closing. It's not about closing. It is about developing the self-awareness so that you could close. It's not about a script. It's not about any of that. It's about knowing yourself, what has been holding you back, right? What's the wall that's in front of you, and how do you break through all that? And from there, once you kind of find yourself and you know what's been holding you back, it's almost like you find that lock and you unlock it, kind of like my new book, you unlock it, then everything that you learn, it takes to a whole new level. You cannot do that until you first have that self-awareness. That's the key difference, right? And that's what makes it work. Anyone can. There are gazillion sales books out there. Why are we able to produce so many success stories? Because I'm giving them a skill. I'm giving my students a skill, and I'm giving them self-awareness. Not because I'm so phenomenal and so great. It's not because of that. It's because the methodology, the systems that we have, it works. It just works. If you want to know more, click a link in the description or somewhere here and find out more. Give yourself the self-awareness. Once you have it, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what career you want to pursue. Doesn't matter if you want to be a closer or not. If you want your own business, you want to start another business, you want to do something else, you want to start a side hustle, it will give you that self-awareness. From now on, you will know, oh, that's who you are. That's what you are good at. That's what you are made of, right? And that you can take it anywhere, and that would become a solid foundation, and then you can build from there.